Let's talk about our pets. No, really, we're going to dive into that powerful and sometimes kind of misunderstood psychological connection we have with them. It's a bond that's so intense, it's actually changing the very definition of family itself. Okay, honest question. Go ahead, pull out your phone right now. What's on your camera roll? If you're scrolling and scrolling past hundreds, maybe thousands, of pictures of your pet, then yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're not just a pet owner. You're part of this huge cultural shift that's happening. Right? Parents to a different species? That really hits home. And that's the core idea we're going to unpack today. It's not just some cute phrase you see on a mug. For so many of us, it feels deeply, profoundly true. So why? Why now? Are pets just, a stand-in for human kids? Or is there something way deeper going on inside our brains and our hearts? All right, so let's just get right into it. The big question, are pets the new kids? I mean, you see it everywhere, right? Dog strollers, birthday parties for cats, the whole shebang. And sure, some people might roll their eyes or laugh it off, but the psychology behind it, it is absolutely real and it is fascinating. Here's the wild part. Your brain literally doesn't know the difference. No, I'm serious. When you look at your pet and you feel that wave of love just wash over you, your brain isn't pretending. It's having a real chemical reaction that's almost identical to the bond between a human parent and their actual child. Okay, so that's a big claim, right? Let's back it up. We're moving from just the feeling of love to the hard science of it. Because the proof, it's not just some fuzzy emotion. It is physically wired into your brain. So there's this amazing evolutionary concept called neoteny. Basically, it's the baby schema. Think about it. Big eyes, a roundish head, a little nose. We are biologically programmed to see those features and just melt. Our instinct to protect and nurture kicks right in. Now, human babies, they grow up. But our pets, they kind of hit the jackpot. They keep those baby-like features their whole lives, which means our protect the baby alarm is basically switched on forever. And here's the fuel for that fire. You know that warm, fuzzy, everything is right with the world feeling you get? Like when you lock eyes with your dog across the room or your cat finally curls up on your lap? That's a chemical flood in your brain. It's oxytocin, the so-called love hormone. And get this, it's the exact same hormone that bonds a new mother to her baby. And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's incredible. If we put you in a brain scanner, the chemical signature, the actual pattern of brain activity for love and bonding, is nearly identical whether you're looking at your human baby or your fur baby. So next time you call yourself a pet mom or dad, know this. You're not just playing a role. You are describing a biological fact. Okay, so the biology is settled. It's real. But what about the psychology of it? Why does this bond with our pets feel so uniquely safe? So unbreakable in a way that, let's be honest, human relationships often don't? Well, here's a really powerful way to think about it. When you have a human child, your fundamental job, and it's a painful one, is to raise them to leave you. You're preparing them for a life without you. But a pet? They offer the complete opposite. They are the child that never leaves, the perpetual toddler who will always need you, who will never pack their bags and move out. And what that does is it creates this incredible psychological safe harbor. It's a relationship that's safe from all the hard stuff. It's safe from rejection, from judgment. Your dog is never going to become a teenager and slam the door in your face. Your cat will never criticize your career choices. It's a relationship that's free from all that complicated human ego, all that pain of growing apart. It's pure, uncomplicated connection. Okay, so we've talked about the pet and we've talked about the brain science. Now, let's talk about you. Because this intense bond, this way of treating your pet like a child, it's not just about them. It's a huge reflection of who you are and maybe what you need. First off, let's just toss that whole crazy cat lady stereotype right out the window. It's not about filling some void. More often than not, people who feel this way are what you might call high-capacity nurturers. You've just got this surplus of caregiving energy. You're probably the person in your friend group who always remembers birthdays, the one who texts to make sure everyone got home safe. You just have a lot of love to give, and with a pet, you've found a place where that love is returned unconditionally. So which one are you? Take a look at these archetypes. Are you the guardian? The one who's always worried about your pet's safety, checking the ingredients on their food, making sure they're okay? Or maybe you're the soulmate, and you feel deep down that this little creature just gets you in a way no human ever could. Or are you the redeemer? Did you rescue an animal that was hurting? And in healing them, you're also trying to restore a little bit of good in a tough world? Each one tells us something about your core motivation. And this might be the deepest level of all. It's a concept called reparenting. And what it means is that often, when we're nurturing our pets, we're actually healing a part of ourselves. That incredible patience you have with your new puppy, the gentle way you talk to your rescued cat, you might be giving them the kind of love and safety you wished you'd had as a kid. You're healing your own inner child by proving you can be that source of unconditional love. So, when you put all this together, the biology, the psychology, the personal motivations, where does that leave us? Well, it leaves us in a totally new world, really. A new emotional landscape where this bond we have with our pets is challenging our oldest, most basic ideas about what family is. And sadly, this becomes most clear when that bond is broken. Anyone who's lost a pet knows how devastating it is. But so often, society just doesn't get it. You hear things like, oh, it was just a dog, or you can always get another one. There's a name for this. It's called disenfranchised grief. It's a real, profound sorrow that the world tells you isn't valid, which just makes the pain 1,000 times harder to deal with. So let me just say this directly. If you have ever felt that pain, please, please know that your pain is valid. It is so real. You didn't just lose a pet. You lost a family member. You lost the silent witness to your everyday life. And on a biological level, your brain lost its primary source of oxytocin. That emptiness you feel is real because the connection was absolutely real. And I think that's the ultimate takeaway here. This incredible bond proves, maybe more than anything else, that love is what defines family, not blood. It's not about whose blood you share. Sometimes family is just about who's waiting for you at the door when you get home. No questions asked. You're a pioneer in a way, expanding our understanding of love. A soul is a soul, no matter what kind of body it's in.